You're watching WLBT.
Mississippi's #1 news team. This is a WLBT 6 p.m. report. Walter Sadler and Marcia Halford Pollock with news. Michael Rubenstein with sports and Woody Asaph with the weather.
Good evening, everyone. A mid-morning.
From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is a WLBT 10 p.m. report. Bert Case and Maggie Wade with news. Michael Rubenstein with sports and Steve Raleigh with weather.
Good evening. Call Tower 3, WLBT, Jackson, Mississippi. From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 6 p.m. report. News with Marcia Pollock and Howard Ballou. Sports with Michael Rubenstein and weather with Woody Asaph.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. You know, with the onset of
From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is WLBT Noon Report. News with Bert Case and Helen Chickering. Farm markets with Forrest Cox. And weather with Woody Asaph. Good afternoon. Authorities in Clarksdale have determined that the store... From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 5 p.m. report. Good afternoon in Jackson. From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 6 p.m. report. News with Marcia Pollock, weather with Woody Asaph, and sports with Michael Rubenstein.
Good evening, everyone. 13 children were removed.
From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 10 p.m. report. News with Maggie Wade, weather with Walt Grayson, and sports with Michael Rubenstein.
Good evening.
This is WLBT Jackson. From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT Noon Report.
Supreme Court Justice Chuck McRae will have to wait a little longer before his DUI.
From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 6 p.m. report. From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
Much of North Mississippi shivering under a coat of...
This is WLBT Jackson. From Mississippi's #1 news team, this is the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Greg Phillips. As WLBT reported exclusively...
From your #1 news team, this is the WLBT 5 p.m. report with Maggie Wade, Bert Case, and Woody Asaph with weather.
A man and woman are found murdered in...
From your #1 news team, this is the WLBT 6 p.m. report with Marcia Thompson and Howard Ballou, Woody Asaph with weather, and Rob J. with sports.
Innocence perhaps lost forever.
From your #1 news team, this is the WLBT 10 p.m. report with Maggie Wade and Howard Ballou, Walt Grayson with weather, and Rob J. with sports.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. The city of Jackson finds itself in search of a police chief for the 5th time in 8 years.
From your #1 news team, this is the WLBT 10 p.m. report with Melissa Paretsky, Rosalind Anderson with weather, and Chuck Stinson with sports.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
You're watching WLBT. From your #1 news team, Marcia Thompson and Howard Ballou, Woody Asaph with weather, and Rob J. with sports. This is the WLBT 6 p.m. report.
Good evening. It is no secret that Governor Kirk Fordyce and the first...
You're watching WLBT. from your number one news team, Maggie Wade and Howard Ballou, Walt Grayson with weather, and Rob J. with sports. This is the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
Good evening. Now that the dust has settled up.
You're watching the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. Maggie has a night off. It's
Time.
Top story, total coverage, true commitment. You're watching WLBT News with Rosalind Anderson, your precision forecast with meteorologist Keller Watts, and sports with Chuck Stinson. This is the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
You're watching WLBT News. 3 on your side. This is WLBT's Midday Mississippi.
And thanks for joining us, everyone, at midday. I'm Marcia Thompson, coming right up.
This is the WLBT 4:30 p.m. report.
Stephanie Belfont joins us now. Today we're talking about stomach issues in children.
You're watching WLBT News. 3 on your side. With Maggie Wade and Bert Case, and your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Barbie Bassett. This is the WLBT 5 p.m. report. You're watching WLBT News. 3 on your side. This is the WLBT 6 p.m. report.
this week, new state laws go into effect designed to crack down on copper thefts.
You're watching WLBT News. 3 on your side. With Maggie Wade and Howard Ballou. Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Barbie Bassett. And sports with Rob J. This is the WLBT 6 p.m. report.
If you're looking for some early...
You're watching the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rosalind Anderson with the National Weather Service.
You're watching WLBT News. 3 on your side. This is the WLBT 10 p.m. report.
A former Jackson school teacher is sentenced to life in prison for killing her husband.
This evening, a Hinds County jury found...
You're watching Mississippi's best newscast. 3 on your side. The WLBT 4 p.m. report.
The NFL season is just beginning, but the league's off-the-field issues continue.
Now in high definition. 3 on your side. This is the WLBT 6 p.m. report.
A traffic alert in Byram tonight. A water main break shut.
You're watching WLBT 3 on your side with Howard Ballou, Marcia Thompson, Barbie Bassett, and Rob J.
Well, you might find this interesting with the...
Fox 40 News at 9 starts now.
We begin tonight with this late breaking news. A Jackson man is shot right across the street from a children's park.
Now, in high definition, Mississippi's News Now. This is Fox 40 News at 9.
Well, we begin with the developing story tonight. All suspects wanted in connection with the shooting in Jackson.
WLBT 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
A boy and his dog are safe after being rescued from a well.
Fox 40 Morning News. Fox 40 News starts now.
Good Tuesday morning to you. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 40.
WLBT 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
Ahead at noon, a man is dead and an officer injured.
WLBT 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
A Vicksburg man charged with...
WLBT 3 on your side. WLBT News starts now.
And first at 5, parking meter...
You're watching Fox 40. Fox 40 News starts now.
Parking meter headaches in Jackson and the need.
WLBT News starts now with breaking news.
And breaking news developed.
Fox 40, 1 hour earlier. Fox 40 News starts now.
Good evening, I'm Melissa Faith Payne. We're starting off in the weather.
WLBT 3 on your side.
WLBT News starts now.
New tonight, one person is killed, several others injured after a crash.
3 on your side. WLBT Morning News at 4:30 starts now.
Good morning. Hurricane Dorian is now a Category 3 storm again.
3 on your side. WLBT Morning News at 5 starts now.
Making headlines at 5, Hurricane Dorian not through with the East Coast after once again.
News on WLBT News starts now.
And it's happening in Jackson. A gas station was broken into while you were sleeping.
3 on your side.
3 on your side. WLBT Morning News at 6 starts now.
And first at 6, Hurricane Dorian now blamed for 20 deaths in the Bahamas, and officials say that number is expected to rise.
3 on your side. WLBT Morning News at 6:30 starts now.
Good morning. Welcome back. I'm Wilson Stribling.
And I'm Symphony Privet. We kick things off with your first alert forecast.
3 on your side. WLBT News at noon starts now.
New at noon, a scare for some JPS students after the
3 on your side. WLBT News at 4 starts now.
Flash flooding in Rankin County caused some problems this morning for many residents.
3 on your side. WLBT News at 5 starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm CJ LeMaster. First at 5, we begin with a developing story.
And we're looking ahead to your Labor Day weekend forecast coming up.
3 on your side. WLBT News at 6 starts now.
Tonight, more turmoil in the city of Pelahatchie. City employees there were not paid Friday for some.
3 on your side. WLBT News at 10 starts now.
A search has been called off tonight after police launch a manhunt for multiple armed suspects.
Good evening, I'm CJ LeMaster. More storms rolling through the area today.
The only local morning news from 7 to 9. Fox 40 Morning News starts now.
Good morning. It's a Monday, and we're glad to have you with us. And Barbie Bassett, we're glad to have you back with us.
Thank you.
Fox 40 News at 5:30 starts now.
Well, Jackson residents living downtown and in Bellhaven say they aren't receiving help from JPD or Capitol.
1 hour of news, 1 hour earlier. Fox 40 News at 9 starts now.
Well, certain areas of Mississippi's interstates will remain unlit.
Breaking news on Fox 40 News starts now.
We begin tonight with breaking news. The Rankin County coroner confirming a Brandon High School football player has died.
Live from Mississippi's most trusted station, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
Starting off at 4:30 with a live look over downtown Jackson, folks.
Live, local, now. This is WDBD Fox 40 News.
We're looking live over downtown Jackson this morning.
Live from Mississippi's most trusted station, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Ashley Garner. We begin this afternoon in Hinds County.
Studio 3 on WLBT starts now.
Hello and welcome to Studio 3. I'm Angela Evans and we are so excited you are joining us for our first ever show. Studio 3 is all about eat, play, live local.
Live from Mississippi's most trusted station, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Ashley Garner. Law enforcement agencies from across the state participate.
Live from Mississippi's most trusted station, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
Well, good evening. The city of Byram could be one step closer.
Live, local, now. This is WDBD Fox 40 News.
Developing news tonight, multiple suspects taken into custody.
Live from Mississippi's most trusted station, this is WLBT News. 3 on your side.
New attend some of you in one South Jackson.
A current affair on WLBT.